We all need different mechanisms for our survival. When we call ourselves a species, it is imperative to think of its continuation and well-being. Each species aims at creating several more of their types. I wouldn't call it a competition exactly, but let us say it's a way of life. What do we call this process where one individual gives rise to another of its own kind? Reproduction, that's right. The word clearly implies that we are doing nothing but reproducing our own kind. Now there are two distinct ways in which organisms can reproduce. First, a basic level, and second, a higher level. Let us take an example here to understand the first one better. How would you know two pens are exactly the same? It's quite obvious. Their body design would be the same. The length of the pen, its appearance, the size and the color of the body would be the same. Similarly, organisms too can reproduce in this manner. Let us call this a very basic level of reproduction. This is a cell on your screen. Look closely inside the cell and you may see an entangled mass of threads. Do you know what they are called? I'm sure you studied them in the structure of a cell lesson. Fair enough. We call these the chromosomes. And where exactly have they lodged themselves into? That's right, the nucleus of the cell. These chromosomes are the most important part of the cell. They are made up of the DNAs. Wait, what do we mean by the DNA? The DNA is nothing but the deoxyribonucleic acid. These are strands made up of a certain chemical molecules that contain genetic information. In basic level reproduction, each cell will make exactly another copy of these chromosomes. Once they're copied, the cell will split into two and two similar cells will be formed. This is called as the basic level of reproduction or asexual reproduction. If this is the basic level of reproduction, what would we then call the higher level of reproduction? The single strands of DNA from each parent are present in the cells that will undergo reproduction. For example, the sperm cells will contain only one strand of the DNA, while the egg cell of the mother will contain one strand of her DNA. These two DNA strands will form an altogether new chromosome. Thus, the characteristics of the newly born offspring are different and a mixture of both the parents. This seems more complex than just producing a duplicate. We then say the child has some specific genetic traits. Genetic? Must have come across this word quite often, right? You have got your genes from your father? Or your straight hair is a trait you inherited with the help of your mother's genes? Genes are chemical units that make the DNA molecules in every cell. These act as the constitution of the body, just like the constitution of a country, giving certain specific orders for the formation of various organs of the body. They would also give instructions for the different body parts to work in a particular manner. So, if your skin is fair, dark or wheatish, would be determined by the genes you inherit from your parent. Similarly, you must have observed your sibling might be comparatively taller than you. This could be a result of inheritance of the shorter genes from your mother, while your sibling may have inherited the genes of being tall from your father. Well, it is you who decides how you feel about it, though you can do nothing about it. This kind of reproduction involves two different individuals. The chromosomes do not just duplicate, instead they combine and form altogether a new offspring. This offspring has the characteristics of both the parents. We call this the higher level mode of reproduction or sexual reproduction. We will learn more about the idea of reproduction in detail in our coming videos.